your fan. What that is it is an extruded aluminum. It looks kind of like, well, here's an actual one. It's laminated inside when they create the panel. So you have your top, your bottom, and it's laminated in. There's a little bit of glue here. You can kind of see. I'll pass the sample around. Just careful. It's not glued in. So that one, so you need your fan beam laminated inside. So make sure that, let's say if you're ordering a 10 by 16, you're writing you need 1 4-foot panel, and then you need 3 4-foot with fan beam, because that's going to be the electrical raceway for the lights and the fan. So it's going to be 3 of them. And let's see.
So I think the big takeaway is on the uninsulated, they're 6 inches wide. So make sure when you end your measurements, you're not like cutting it in half, right?
You can cut, so the 6-inch ones, the guys end up pretty much always cutting it exactly to the house size.
Yeah.
And it's okay because we have gutters all the way around, so it covers.
But the insulated is.
But the insulated, you need to get right. Yeah,
Okay.
just make sure that you don't
They're
underbid
what,
that.
4 feet wide?
4 foot wide.
4 feet wide are the panels.
And
So if
it's
it's-
okay to have waste, just don't buy not enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big one, because otherwise you're replacing the whole gutter, the whole trim. If you look at the example of the insulated sample kit, it's really, really hard gutter and side fascia and hanger. It's called extruded aluminum versus what exactly this is made of, it has a roll form gutter. So roll form gutter, it's hard to get your fingers in there to clean it out. You have to actually get it in there to clean it out. This is an open gutter, it's a lot easier to clean out. But the way this one is connected, you hook them in place and slide them in. So see, water's not gonna get up and leak in here. Those, we put caulking in the middle, we snap them together, we seal it again, and then we put tar tape, or peel and seal is what they call it on here. It is peel and seal.
What's the benefit, like, what's the differences of the aluminum, just the non-insulated versus the insulated?
I'd say, what I tell my customers is, there's not that much more benefit to getting a 3-inch insulated over this, honestly, because this is a lot thicker gauge. It's not like tin or rain on old tin roof type sound or anything like that. And when you're looking at a patio cover, you have 3 open sides. So having the insulation doesn't do that much. It's not like we're in India right now, you know? And I've been in India, it doesn't do that much out there either. It's really hot. So the wind still comes in, if anything, out of fan, if they're worried about heat.
Okay.
You know, I like these because, yeah, they don't leak as much. It's easier because you're just hooking them in. So it's a less chance of leaking and getting a call back and ever having to deal with the customer again in a bad way. But those, because you're putting sealant out there with the sun beating down on a reflective material for years and years and years, it's probably gonna break down eventually. I mean, it just makes sense. So that would be something to be aware of. Also, the expansion and contraction of the houses. I mean, we're in California, there's earthquakes, it's hot, it's cold. I mean, the weather right now is weird. So that messes with the caulking a lot too. So if you could stay clear of those, it's probably a good idea. Some people like them because of the look. Some people don't like them because of the look. So that's super important. But another big thing to remember with the 3-inch insulated, there's only 2 colors for the roof panel only. So the roof panels, I'll show you. I'll pass these around there, the paper ones. There's white. The first one's gonna be white. The second one is desert sand. These are the only actual 2 colors for that roof in particular, is white and desert sand.
Can we get these?
Yeah, those are the paper
For
ones.
like all the reps? Is it
I can work on
possible?
that.
Yeah. And maybe some samples too.
We'll get them for you.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I already tried a little while ago. It's on
Yeah.
order. It's on order. Here's
Okay.
the actual metal samples. You can compare them if you want to. So white and desert sand are the only color for 3-inch insulated, but the trim, you could do any of the colors. You could do all of these colors in the trim. Also, the gutter is going to be white or desert sand, but here you can see the embossing on it. So it's embossing is a raised and recessed print of wood, so it looks like wood. And samples help so they can compare it to their house. Yeah.
Is there like a big sound difference with range compared to the?
No, not that I noticed, because my brother works this hard. So a lot of the time we're out there installing in the rain, and I remember couple months ago, it was hailing and we were under one of these covers, and I was like, oh, this is perfect, right? Because now I can take a video and see what it sounds like under, and it was louder outside the patio than it was under the patio. So that's my real life.
Yeah, you're gonna find that out with other companies that have an 8-inch pan, those make noise. We don't sell 8-inch, we sell
Yeah.
6-inch. So it's
The reason-
reinforced.
Yeah, it's sturdier being 6 inches because a wider span in between where they lock, it weakens it. But this is a thicker gauge, and so a lot of other companies, if you come across a customer who's been shopping around or something, and they say, oh, I hear that 3-inch insulated is so much better, and yada, 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 it's because the 3-inch insulated, it is, what, 024?
Yeah,
Is
on both
the-
sides, yeah.
024 on both sides, so it's 024 skin, basically, we'll call it on there, but we do 032 of these.
Yeah.
So right off the bat, this is more durable, less chance of leaking, and the competitions typically try to sell the 3-inch insulated because they can make more money on it, and it's pretty much the best product that they have, but this
Yeah,
is
they
actually
just
better.
can't get that look that we offer, that we can get with that 6-inch pan. Because look is everything to a lot of people.
And it's the print, yeah, a lot of people
Is there
look
a
at the
patent or
different print.
something?
Huh?
Is there a patent? Like, why can't anybody else do it?
No, they can, but they choose not to because it's more expensive.
Yeah, they know, because I've seen, like, this is a Miramax, so there's Duralume is another one, Duralame.
And that's mostly what you'll be up against.
Duralume.
Duralume. And,
Duralume has
use-
Duracool, so if you walk in and they say, oh, you have Duracool? No, say that's, no way, that's
What's the one you use? Whatever.
Four Seasons,
Four
Metals.
Seasons. Yeah.
Metals, Wayne Park, yeah, they have something that looks like cedar. I built a bunch of theirs too.
Yeah.
They have a longer weight. These are a lot faster. Miramax is quicker at putting out their product than Metals.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, how quick is the turnaround?
2 weeks.
From order?
Yeah.
yeah.
So you get the patio covers in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah, give or take a couple of days. It could be sooner. I would say that it's definitely a tentative date. I think I've
Yeah, we should
something around
say,
like it's definitely tentative.
yeah, we should say 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah, you could, but it could come in sooner. So if it's something that's in stock, like a lattice cover, it's all 2x3s or 2x2s and just standard material, it'll come in quicker.
That's way faster.
Yeah. Metals takes a lot longer. So there are those. So we know the wrap, we know the